Chala Perek Daled, Mishnah Tes. Ve'elu nitonim l'chol kohen. The following items can be given to any kohen, whether or not, as we mentioned in the previous Mishnah, the kohen is meticulous to have this extra halacha, extra chumrah, if you like, of eating his chulin, his non-truma, non-chala. If that was tomei, he would eat that. The following can be given even to such a kohen. And we'll see the examples mentioned here either because the items themselves have no kedusha whatsoever, or because even such individuals would take very great care to ensure that the items mentioned would remain tohar. Says the Mishnah, hacharomim. The word chayrim means banned. That lashon is often used for people who gave certain items to kohanim. If they were giving this item, it was chayrim for a kohen, then there's no kedusha attaching to that item, and therefore you can give that to a kohen whether or not he is meticulous about eating even non-truma, which was tomei. V'abachayres, cows, sheep, goats, the bachar is given to the kohen. It's one of the gifts to the kohen. However, the bachar offered up, if it's perfect, it would be eaten only in Yerushalayim. And the kohanim therefore would be very particular to ensure that it wouldn't become tomei or mix with anything else that the kohen had. If he had other food which was tomei, it would not mix. He would be very particular about it. Similarly, pidyon aben. Money, the 5 shkolim, which is given for the pidyon of the redemption of the firstborn. There's no kedusha attaching to that money, and therefore this can go to even such a kohen. Upidyon petech hamor, or the redemption of the firstborn chamor, donkey, also going to the kohen, but no kedusha attaching to that money. Domesticated species of animals, when they're shechted, 3 parts of the animal needs to go to a kohen. Hazaroya, v'halochoyayim, v'hakeva. The foreleg, v'halochoyayim, the jaw, and also part of the stomach, part of the abdomen. That goes to the kohen. No kedusha attaching to those gifts, and therefore it can go to any kohen. Reishis hageiz, this is the first of the fleece which is taken from the shearing the lambs. Again, no kedusha attaching, and therefore going to any kohen. Shemen sreifa, if a person had oil which was tomei but still needed to be given to a kohen, shemen sreifa needs to be burnt. The kohen could enjoy the effects of the burning, but he couldn't eat it. Shemen sreifa, again, as it's tomei anyway, it could go to such a kohen, who may have, as I say, chulin, which is tomei. V'kodshei hamikdash, korbanos from the Beis Hamikdash. Here, the kohen would be very careful to ensure that these pieces of meat, which were from korbanos, would remain tahar. V'habikurim, the first fruits too. They were brought to the Beis Hamikdash in front of the Mizbeach, subsequently given to the kohen. The kohen would be very particular. They can only be eaten in Yerushalayim, and therefore he knows to take care to ensure they don't become tomei. Rabbi Yehuda oiseh b'bikurim. However, Rabbi Yehuda forbids bikurim to be given to these kohanim who may have or may be eating chulin, which is tomei. Why? Because bikurim is not really brought as a korban. In fact, it's not brought as a korban at all. It's brought to the Beis Hamikdash area, and therefore it may well be that the kohen won't be so particular, and therefore we do not, according to Rabbi Yehuda, want to give these bikurim to such a kohen. Concludes the Mishnah. Karshine truma, what's called bitter vetch. This is a type of herb, pod. Primarily, it was given to animals as animal fodder. In times of famine, this karshine truma could be eaten by individuals. As it could be eaten by individuals, it is chayev in truma. Says the Mishnah, karshine truma, Rabbi Akiva matir. Rabbi Akiva allows these items to be given to all kohanim. Why? Because in the main, they are going to be given to the animals. As they're given to the animals in the main, we are not concerned about ensuring, even though they are truma, and truma must be taken from this karshinim, we're not concerned, there's no issa if they become tomei. Normally we try and prevent truma from becoming tomei. Chachomim oisrim, the Chachomim say, seeing as they can be eaten by adults, by children too, but they can be eaten by humans, one needs to be concerned that these items do not become tomei, and therefore they should not be given to kohanim who also would be eating chulin, which would also be tomei.